Okay, everyone, as promised, here is another little just simple video for you to practice some of the things we've been working on in math while we're apart and before our actual learning time begins next week. I'm starting here with a multiplication problem. The light is kind of weird on there, but it is 29 times 46. Go ahead and pause the video and try to work that one out for yourselves. Okay, now that you should have worked it out on your own, I'm going to go through it so you can double check, see how you did. 6 times 9 is 54, so I'm going to put the 4 down and carry the 5. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17. And then we put our 0 down as we've talked about before. I'm just going to try the light on there because it wasn't working real great. That doesn't look much better. Sorry that it's not quite focusing very well. There we go. And then we move to multiplying by our 4. 4 times 9 is 36. The 6 goes to the bottom. The 3 goes up here. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 is 11. 4 plus 0 is 4. 7 plus 6 is 13. Carry the 1. I don't know how to make the light better here. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. And then 1. There we go. There's the light. Nicely done. 1,334 is the answer you should have gotten. Okay, then this is division like I did on the last video. Give the video a pause and try to work that one out by yourself. Okay, while you were paused, I wrote down the steps to help you remember. Remember that we start with the first place. In this case, 6 can't go into 5, so I'm going to move over and say 58. What's the number I know? It's going to be close to 10 because 10 times 6 is 60, so I'm going to say 9. Then I multiply. 9 times 6 is 54. And I subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. Then I bring down my 2. 6 goes into 42. How many times? Well, 6 times 7 is 42. So 7 times 6 is 42. And I subtract and I get 0. Now we're going to move into a little bit more complicated where we have a 2-digit divisor. And we do this the exact same way that we did the single-digit divisor, just a little bit harder division because we don't maybe know the facts as well. But so I'm going to look at first 12, and obviously 12 can't go into 6. So I'm going to go to the 2-digit number. 12 times what can get me 68? Well, I know that 12 times 2 is 54 or 24. So 12 times 4 must be 48. 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. So that's where this one gets a little bit harder. When we do our multiplying, it's like multiplying by 2-digit numbers. Did you notice I did 5 times 2 is 10, and I carried my 1 over here. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6 to get 60. So that's where this gets a little bit harder. 8 minus 0 is 8. Can 12 go into 8? No, it can't. So that means I did the right number up here. So I'm going to bring down my 4. And I'm going to think about this now. Well, it's more than 5. If I added one more 12 to 60, I would have 72. And if I add one more than that, 7 times 2 is 14. And I carry my 1 again. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. Subtract that, and I've got 84. Okay, now you give this one a try, and I will do it with you in a moment after you pause it and give it a try. All right, let's check your work. 15, it obviously doesn't go into 3, so I'm going to move over 1. 39, well, I know 15 times 2 is 30. Now, again, if you don't know that multiplying, you can do 2 times 5 is 10, and I carry my 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, and subtract. And I've got 90 now. Well, if 2 times 15 is 30, it's 3 more times of that, so it must be 6. Let's check. 6 times 5 is 30. I carry my 3. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 is 9, 90. All right, I've written 2 more problems down there at the bottom for you to give a try on your own. I'm not going to check them together with you now, but if you want to email me what the answers you come up with, I'll respond and let you know. Neither of these should have remainders. I've done them as even numbers, so you should come up with answers just like we did up here. Hope that works for you. Enjoy that, and hopefully tomorrow or Wednesday I'll have another video for you to work on this a little bit more. Thanks. Don't forget to work on Dreambox too.